What is going on, everybody? ROGERSBASE'S here. Hello and welcome to the conclusion of my watch through of One Piece live action season 2. We've got 3 episodes left. Unfortunately, at the end of the last stream, OBS cut out, so I missed like the last 5 minutes of episode 5 on camera. Obviously, I watched it. I got to see that awesome Hakoku sovereignty moment with Dorian Broggy. I got to see Miss Valentine get iced out by Mr. 3. Both of those were great. We see that Nami has fallen ill. And so the entirety of today's stream, which also doubles as the potential conclusion of my subathon that I've been doing for the past 2 days, which, by the way, for every gift member that gets dropped during this stream, we end up adding time to the timer, and then that's going to add bonus streams for later on the week. So it's going to be a really good time if we end up going for a super long time today. But also, I'm planning where if this is the final stream of the subathon, that'll work fine too, because we've got the last few episodes of One Piece live action season 2 to watch. Again, I am super stoked for this. Drum Island, as many of you know, is one of my all-time favorite arcs of One Piece. I absolutely adore Drum Island. Drum Island's really the thing that also got Reagan into One Piece too. The first thing she ever saw was this little claymation retelling of the Drum Island arc with Chopper and Dr. Hiluluk. His speech is just so good. The When Does a Man Die? I'm very excited to see how that's going to get adapted into the live action. So we are going to get started. Obviously, we've got the episode timer working. We're watching along. And one of my moderators has also said that what we're going to do for the next episode and only the next episode, any gift memberships will be worth triple the amount of time on the timer. As you can see, Clack's already fired off 5 gifted memberships right here. Look at that. Shout out to Clax, adding time to the timer. There's a 3 times multiplier on now for gift membership. So instead of adding 1 minute to the timer, they now add 3 minutes to the timer per membership. And donations work the same way. They now add a full minute, which is pretty great. So I am going to add those 3 from Clax to the timer. Massive shout out to Clax coming through right at the very beginning. And we are going to get started watching episode 6. Actually, real quick, because I know there are people that are not members at the Nakama tier that don't get access to the recording afterwards. I do want to rewatch while we're live on stream the last 5 minutes of episode 5 first, just while people are getting in here, and so I could see these again, so people who are watching the public VOD can get my reactions to stuff and my thoughts on things. I'll probably be talking over a little bit of this for the final parts of episode 5 before we get into episode 6, because again, I watched it at the end of the stream yesterday, but I do want to see this little bit again. So we are picking up right where we left off with Miss Valentine about to get taken out by Mr. 3. So here we go. I also, again, think that Miss Valentine did an absolute superb job during this entire arc. I think her and Mr. 5 were standouts this season. I think both of them were very, very good. Here we go. And he stops her filling her lungs with wax. All the Baroque works were great. I agree. There you go. Turning her into a work of art. Did we ever find out what happened in Miss Golden Week, by the way? Did she just have a mental breakdown? Is there no timer? Well, this is just because this is the very end of episode 5. This isn't episode 6. We're just watching this last scene. This is when Nami falls ill. They're having the party at the end of Little Garden, eating on the boat. Vivi's part of it. Talk about wax on, wax off. Exactly, Amalis. Okay. To Usopp, look at that, the MVP. Usopp really was holding it down, I feel. There you go. He's telling one of the stories. There you go. She's falling in line. Yeah, an otter and a bird. They were a bird and an otter. There you go, Vivi. Thank you, Vivi. Bro, Zoro chopped that dinosaur in half. I don't know what Sanji is smoking. This is wild. He's like, I'll punch him in the face. That's right. Nami's finally got another friend. Another girl on the crew. But she could tell right away. Poor Nami. Set up for what's to come, though. That's what happens, though, when you're running around in a blizzard in a bikini. I think it was good that they added that sequence. And still getting messed up from all the stuff in Little Garden. All right, here we go. Poor Nami. She's out of there. That's a crazy way to end the episode, too, for people that don't know what's about to come. Also, this Pray to the Sun song, like, we missed a little bit of this when the OBS cut out at the end of episode 5, but that song was incredible. And I love all the foreshadowing they're doing for Nika. Really incredible stuff. All right, jazz music in the background is now stopping. We are getting into the episode reaction. Here we go. One Piece Season 2, Episode 6. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1, go. Praise to the sun, praise to the sun, whoa. Picking things up. Whoa! Whoa! Robin! What outfit is that? Looks like a mix of her. Whoa, 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 Wapple too? Whoa! Already, I'm gobsmacked at the beginning of this episode. She's in like a Strong World / Enies Lobby outfit. Also, Wapple's mask looks incredible. They got Kuromaramo over there. Yo, that's crazy. Their outfits look perfect. The Wapple casting is so on point, man. Thank you, by the way. Left Jab coming through. 5 gift memberships. Oh, no, that was Jay Mills. Thank you, Jay Mills. Nakama. Dude, the mask looks so good. I love that. Oh, and thank you, by the way, to Flyshy as well. Appreciate that. See, people are coming through those gift memberships to add the timer up. Exactly. Blackbeard has vacated drum. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. They are throwing a lot of stuff in here. And again, I love Robin's outfit. Dude, we are kicking things off right here. Oh! Whoa! 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 She gives him his devil fruit? Whoa! I kind of like this, though, to connect the Baroque work stuff with Drum Island. Whoa! It made it look kind of nasty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I also love the little Vivi logo on this one. You got the peacock feathers swinging around it. Her little ponytail. Wow, already a great opening scene. They are doing a great job this season with these season episode openers with Robin. You had the episode 1 opening with Nico Robin. You had this great opening with Nico Robin. Awesome, man. Yeah, Robin, I really do think is killing it. She's doing a great job. Sanji taking care of Nami. You got, there you go, the leftover dinosaur. Maybe that's what got her sick. I also like the look of her room. It's very cool. With the little suspended bed. She's been sleeping for 4 days. And Sanji's been watching her. No, no, no. We got to take you to Drum. Got to get you healed up. Yep. Good acting here from Taz, by the way, too. You can see the little bit of glazing of the tears in his eyes. Very nice. I also like the music that they're playing in the background here. Aww. Oh! It's because they're Nakama, that's why. But he knows something is wrong. Things are not looking good. Love his jacket here, by the way, too. You know what they got to do to heal Nami, though? They got to pray to the sun, pray to the sun. Whoa! See, I don't know what people were saying during the last one. Sanji's smoking all the time now. People were saying, oh, you know, they're swearing or flipping the bird, but he never smokes. He's been smoking constantly this season. And they're all watching the pose, seeing where it's taking them. The ice-filled waters. Bro, Zoro, what are you doing? It could be warm. Just standing in the brisk cold without a shirt on. He's like, I want to train, man. Let me live. Man. They need a doctor for the crew. Right, we got a detour. There you go. Very good. Also, I agree. Yeah, in this sequence, Vivi's hair does look awesome. Great costumes there, too. The Island of Renaissance, Marine Communications Outpost. Oh, of course, we're getting the continuation of the sub-story with the Marines, with Garp and Smoker and Tashigi and Kobe. They're off doing their thing. I wonder if Smoker and Tashigi are now going to be involved in Drum. Obviously, they're doing stuff with Alabasta, but that'd be weird. It's kind of wild to see a communications tower in One Piece, though. I guess we've never... Have we seen communication towers for Denden Mushis? Poor Tashigi's falling all over the place. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa! You think Zoro would kill a Marine? Come on, get out of here. Not like that. Exactly. The Straw Hats wouldn't attack a comms outpost. They're getting blamed for nothing. It is cool to get more from Smoker in between, though. I believe this only happened in the SBS. I didn't even know this was in the SBS. I didn't remember any of that at all. Especially not spliced in between Drum Island. Yeah, I'm totally cool with it too, though. There's lots of islands that get mentioned in one way or another that we never end up seeing. Oh, of course, Mr. One. Oh, bro, what am I thinking of? Of course. Of course. The sword slices naturally. Of course, it's Mr. One. How am I not making that connection? I'm forgetting where I am right now because we're in the middle of Drum Island and I'm not used to Baroque works being involved. Of course, that's going to be Mr. One. Of course. Of course. That's kind of cool that they're adding that in then. That's just really such an interesting thing to add Baroque works into Drum Island like that. I like it though. Again, it's a better through line going from where we were to Alabasta. Mm-hmm. That's right. We got to see the Reverie scene. That's what I'm looking forward to. With Wapol and all the other kings. That's right. Vivi and Wapol's got some history. Also, again, cool considering what's going on in the manga right now, too. With Wapol and Vivi and Morgans. Very cool. All right. Oh. Oh, here we go. Pangea Castle, Holy Land of Marijois. There we go. The Reverie scene. I have a story to tell about this a few years from now. Very cool, though. I love this. Look at that. Look at King Taco over there. Hamburger. This is wild. Look at these outfits, man. This is wild. I love it. Hamburger looks perfect with the giant hat. Mmm. Mmm. They really are connecting everything. I I love the look of the Reverie room as well. Could you imagine if they kept this set and we did an actual Reverie here? Mm-hmm. All talking about the Revolutionary Army. Wapol's just over there munching on peanuts. He really looks perfect. And Cobra's looking like, will you stop munching? Look at even the way they did his cape. King Taco's hat is so good. Oh my god. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Man, it really is just like wild seeing this on screen. In live action. Because you know we're never getting to the Reverie arc. Ever. So actually getting a chance to implement it here is so cool. And this, obviously, this flashback is canon of the manga. So it's cool that we're seeing it now. Cobra's actor looks really good, too. Mm-hmm. Look at her design, too, man. Just sitting there with the wine. And they keep mentioning the ducks. So, like, again, Karu season 3 is 100% happening. Lock it in. And old Igaram with young Vivi thinking back to the day. That was a great scene, man. I love it. Yeah, exactly. They made the costume designs as goofy as they could be. They really translated them perfectly. But it also makes sense for the Celestial Dragons considering what goofballs they are. I love it. Those poor Denden Mushis. You hate to see it. Getting the moisture sucked out of them. Gee, I wonder who could be behind that. That's rough, though. Look at this poor guy. Poor little Denden. I feel bad for the little Denden Mushi. Leave these snails alone, man. Oh my gosh. Miss Thursday, okay. Hey, better, swing. This is wild. This also, this has never been in the manga before, ever. This was something that was brought up in the SBS. This is crazy that they're doing this. Exactly. Oda mentioned that Thursday existed, but she's never been shown before. Interesting. No, I don't think this means that there's going to be no Mr. 3. No, look, see, because Thursday got killed. He got her. Hey, better, swing. Look at that. Baseball right to the neck. Right in the jugular. Let's go, Smoker. That's wild they added that in. No. Again, Mr. 3 and Miss Merry Christmas will definitely still be there. They're upscaling Smoker a little bit to show him quickly taking out one of the Baroque Works agents. That's cool, though. I like that. Yeah, that was totally off screen. I have to go back and look into the stuff with Mr. 3. I mean, not Mr. 3. Excuse me, with Miss Thursday in the SBS, though. Because did he talk about it being that Smoker killed her? That's cool, man. I like these deep cuts. Again, it goes to show how much love they actually have for the source material. Very, very cool. Give my man some pants, he said. I'm very excited to see Dalton, Correa, Hiluluk. Dang! Right in the arm, man. It's also wild to hear Luffy say, "You assholes." Think, Luffy. They translated her coat perfectly, too. Princess of Alabasta doing a deep bow. You better listen. You better open those gates. Send the doctor out. I wonder if they're going to adapt a lot of, like, the snow animals. Luffy's doing the deep bow, too. Dalton, here we go. Again, they keep doing the nice pairings with Luffy and Vivi. I love to see it. Dude, Dalton looks great. He looks really, really good. You all right? She just got shot in the arm. You said, I'm still sad we couldn't get Jamie Lee Curtis, but the Korea actress looks and feels like she did a fantastic job. I'm excited to see Katie Sagal be, Korea. I think she's going to be great. Again, the little bit that we've seen of her in the promotional material, she looks perfect. Yeah, and I know Jamie Lee Curtis really wanted to do it, but it was just like scheduling. I think it was issues where she was filming Borderlands at the same time or something. So it's unfortunate considering how Borderlands turned out. Yo, look at that. The giant bear skins. And the bunnies. Yo, oh, man. Dude, yeah, Dalton's costume also looks perfect, too. With the little shoulder pads and the little... Oh, man. I love the look of Drum so far, too. Wow, 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 wow. That is very cool that they're setting up all the Blackbeard stuff here. They had no... Of course Wapple didn't have a chance against Blackbeard's crew. I'm so fascinated by, like, who will be cast as Blackbeard. Because, like I said, I don't think we're getting post-time skip. We are definitely getting to Skypiea Jaya. That's no doubt about it. There will be a season 4, no doubt. And Blackbeard's obviously such an integral part of the Jaya arc. So I'm dying to know who they're going to cast as Blackbeard. And if it is... Like, depending on how long the show ends up lasting, if we ever get to Marineford, or we get Ace versus Blackbeard, like, you could probably get a pretty big actor. Hyping up Correa like a witch. But she's a good doctor. He's a lovable little beast. I got him on my shirt today. Don't worry about it. I wore this on purpose. I was like, I know we're watching Drum Island. I got to wear my little chopper sweater from Harajuku. Got to do it. Man. I definitely think live action could go to Marineford, though. I do think so, too. I think Marineford is the absolute farthest it will possibly go. But I do think they can make it there. And considering the success, there's no reason not to. And that would be like, what, 6 seasons? If we have Alabasta's next season, we've got season 4, Jaya Skypiea, season 5, Water 7 and his Lobby, season 6, Thriller Bark into Marineford, dude. Yeah. Have an Impel Down prison break episode. Like 2 episodes of Marineford or 3 episodes of Marineford, maybe making an extended season. I actually really do like this subplot, though. Like showing us things that were only talked about before. Yep. He's dead too. Oh, of course. Of course. Okay. Yeah, I guess if we got Miss Thursday, naturally, of course, it wouldn't be Mr. One. Of course. It would be Thursday's partner. Naturally. Wild, though. Also, one of the names... Wait, whoa, what? They're throwing so much in here. So she recognized it as the wound coming from one of the named swords. Wow. Showing off one of the named swords that's never been shown before. Like, what? Mr. 11. Yeah, Mr. 11 and Miss Thursday. Huh. That's cool they can do this, though. Totally called that they would do this with Tashigi versus Mr. 11. Dude, I love it. Obviously, she's going to kill him too, though. Smoker killed Miss Thursday, and they're not afraid to kill people this season, so Mr. 11's definitely dying. Yo! Woo! Nice. You're not going to cut his head off? What are you doing? You should hold on to the sword and cut his head off. What are you doing? Also, yeah, great choreography in that fight sequence. There we go. Yeah, Smoker. Smoker knows to double tap. There you go. Well, I guess you can interrogate him first. That's true. And then you kill him. See, they wouldn't have gotten the information. I'm a little too bloodthirsty. I would have just killed him right away. Oh, I love the look of this. Just the detail on the side of the walls. Yeah, I can see it climbing up her. Not good. Poor Sanji. We'll go up it. That's right. Dude, I love this arc, man. I've always been surprised by people who say they don't like Drum Island. It's like there's so many good moments in this. I also agree, Dub. Like, the real sets make it way more believable than green screen. Totally agree. You can see the love, care, and attention that goes into some of that stuff. Like I said, even like that puppet, the puppet like piranha plant thing that was in Little Garden, I thought that looked great too. Man, she's looking rough. Also, they put Vivi in the iconic shirt. It's not inevitable death. Come on. Believe in Luffy, Nami. Come on, believe in Luffy. Look at that little smile. Counting on you, Captain. Beautiful. We know what's coming, though. We know what's coming with Usopp if they keep the gag. Dang. All right, here we go. Up the mountain we go. I love his jacket here too, man. I doubt they're going to do Skypiea. It'd be too difficult to translate. No. I mean, they wouldn't skip Skypiea. So if you guys want it to get to Eni's Lobby Water 7, we're getting Skypiea. That's a guarantee. There's no way you're skipping Skypiea. With the love and attention to detail that this show has, they're adding Miss Thursday and Mr. 11. There's no world in which they ever skip Skypiea. There's no world. I've never understood the Skypiea skippers, ever. That arc is like clearly one of the most important now, the way they're building stuff up. Even with the CGI budget, there's no way they skip it. There's no way. They would change things, but I mean, you literally can't skip Skypiea. You can't. Only way they wouldn't do season 3 is if season 3 bombs, then they wouldn't do Skypiea. Right, exactly. But I doubt season 3 is going to bomb. Season 2's doing great. You know, obviously One Piece is bigger than ever. The CG in this season was fantastic. Though again, even if they do end after season 3, Alabasta's also a good ending point too. If they wanted to end it after the next season. Because then it tells a solid through-line story with Baroque Works. You could hint at stuff with the poneglyphs at the end of Alabasta. Hint at what's to come. So really, either season 3 or season 4 would be great endings. But again, I would like to get to Water 7 Eni's Lobby. I think that would be a great place to end it. I think the burning of the Mary is like the perfect ending. If they really want to have a good ending, I know some people would be upset we wouldn't get Marineford, but I think like thematically the burning of the Mary makes sense as the final scene of the show, you know? But we'll see. And then we get Luffy versus Usopp. All the Robin moments, Lucci, Cypher Pull. Oh, we're getting more of this. Okay. It's a referee. Exactly. I want to see it. Poor little Vivi's going to get slapped, though. Watch it. Also, man, I will say, I think the standout episodes of the season so far were 2 and 3. I feel like the way they handled Whiskey Peak and the way that they handled Reverse Mountain, I think was just incredibly impressive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We know what's coming. Don't do it. Dang, man. What? What? What kind of accent was that? Oh no, the Princess of Alabasta. Oh no. Piper, no. Tsunami. What was that? Wapple's great, man. He's really good. I don't know where they found this guy, but he's fantastic. Yeah, that's right. And Igurim and Dalton, because they're equivalent captains. Man, nice little interaction there, too. Poor Vivi. I feel so bad for her, man. Wappo really does look like he just walked out of the panels. 100% he does. Oh, and there's the there's the handkerchief that burned. Oh, and Dalton. Oh, I love this. I love this, man. Great interpretation of this scene. She really is an excellent actress, man. Wow. Also, Jacob getting serious too. And I like that they keep adding in little sequences too of Usopp tinkering around with stuff. It's nice. Very nice. They've also done an excellent job at casting the kid version of the characters. Totally agree. Yeah, Kid Luffy in that first season I thought was fantastic. Great shot of them climbing up the mountain too. Great framing here as well. You got this, buddy. Watch out. Oh, I hate the sound effect they're using for this. Are them sliding down the mountain? Woo! Uh-oh, Sanji! Oh, brother. Ooh, man. Yo! Yo! You better catch him or hope he lands on snow, man. Ooh, that crack. See, my question, if he was doing all of that with Sanji, rocking him on up, why didn't he just rocket himself up in the first place? Go, here we go. We're going to rubber band myself up to the top of the mountain. If he could do that with his head, why didn't Luffy ever do that here? Just go here we go. Gum gum rocket. Hold on, Nami, and that's it. He would have been up there immediate. He could have protected Nami. Also, yeah, they didn't do the snow bunnies, but I think that was fine. Luffy grabbing Sanji with his teeth was still there. Also, the castle looks great. Great music track here. He did it so he could aura farm, totally. Wouldn't that hurt Nami? No, 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 no. It would hurt Nami if he rocketed back and hit something. But if he leapt up, it's just like a big jump. It's fine. Here we go. Yeah, the stretching effect looked good, though, I think, with the head. I thought it looked really good. Here we go. All right. It's time. Boku no Doctor. Tony Tony Chopper. Boom. And he's out. That's going to be... Oh, that's not the end of the episode. I was going to say, is that going to be the end of the episode? No, it's not. It's not. We still got this interrogation scene. Man, there's a lot of good stuff in this one. Really fleshing it out. Bro, come on. You can't be talking like that with that outfit on. There we go. You tell me or I kill you. Exactly. There you go. There you go. Well, there you go then. Death by smoke inhalation. There you go. He said, that's fine. I'll just give you a lung cancer then. See you later, buddy. That's it. Knocking him out with it. Well, no, if his lungs are filled with smoke, just pluck it right out of him in a little bit if he needs to talk again. I feel so bad for that little Denden Mushi, though. Man. I feel horrible for him. I love that they keep name dropping him. Hey, thank you, by the way. Just got 5 more gift memberships. Thank you very much. Add more time to the timer. Yo, Nakama. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. It's awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Dalton would make a good king, though. He would make a very, very, very good king. I'm also wondering if they're going to do his devil fruit. Because that seems like something that could go either way with Dalton. Let's go. I like that interaction. Feel like they have to? Yeah, I mean, I would like for them to, but I'm also wondering if that's something that, like, if you're looking at the CG budget for this portion, if maybe that ends up getting cut. Yo, thank you again to that viewer from Japan who just gifted 5 subs. Appreciate it. Nakama, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Leaning on in screen. You know what's happening here. Yeah, I think so. I think they will. I think they will. Boku no Doctor. She's getting healed. And you can hear the little... He's humming to himself. Oh my gosh. Got a little whimsical music playing for Chopper. Oh man. Oh man. Chopper, dude. He looks so cute. And here comes Correa. Oh, already. Dude, the rock star look. There she is. Dude, Katie Seagal looks perfect, bro. She looks perfect. Dr. Reen. Dude, she looks awesome. The music, her... Oh, man. Oh, man. She's like, yeah, you're going to stay seated. Or dead. Dang. She's like, yes, ma'am. Dude, I love that they doubled down on the rock star feel for her, man. Super infection. Well, we were kind of on an island with dinosaurs and giants, and yeah. Dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, so he did break his ribs then, man. Poor Sanji. Yeah, Luffy's all right. He's not making you into soup. He's running around with the towel. And they're like, wait a minute. Don't run. Love this little remix of the theme they're playing here, too. That's right. She wasn't making you into soup. Thanks, Grandma. That's still wild to me that she's 139 years old. When you think about like the people she met and the things she saw. That's right. The facial expressions on Lil Chopper. Future crewmate is what you are. What the heck? Oh, that's the end of the episode. Oh, that was a short one. Comparatively. Wow. I feel like some of these other episodes were like 60 minutes. Wow, that was actually relatively short. Yeah, I love that little bit. What is that? Look at a Chopper. All right, hold on real quick. Wait, I'm going to pause the timer real quick. I got to run to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. Boom. Before we start episode 7, that was seriously great. I had a great time with that one. 48 minutes. Wow. I know. Yeah, comparatively, Some of those other episodes I feel like were pretty long. I guess they're probably making up for it though, because I'm imagining the finale is going to be very, very long. That was a solid first episode of Drum though. Again, so far I love Kureha. I think Chopper's great. I think the actor for Dalton was awesome. I loved seeing the Reverie stuff in that episode. I think them just deciding to go balls to the wall crazy and having all the wild costumes of all the different characters was great. Little Vivi was also really good. I liked, again, Dalton's actor's great. Wapol is great. I loved that scene in the opening with Robin giving the fruit to Wapol, setting in motion all this stuff. I love it. Really, really love it. Okay, let me take, like I said, quick pre-break. I'm going to play my music. I'll be right back. I won't be very long. Hold on. Where is the chapter number thing where I could change this? All right, here we go. All right. And I will be right back. All right, give me 1 sec. Boom. Boom. Was that record time for a pee break or what, man? That was great. Also, you said you're going to go get some cereal. That is A-okay. All right, let me adjust this timer. Make sure everything's looking good again. We'll take the multiplier off for the timer as well. Shout out to the people who became members during that last episode. That was awesome. Thank you all. Let me also click this down here. Here we go. Multiplier off. Boom. One and done. My pizza just arrived, and Roger came back too. There you go. That really was fast. I know. Good thing I got a bathroom literally right there. I told you I just had to go pee. This wasn't one where normally you go take a bathroom break and then it's like, whoop, I got to be here a little while. Now that was a quick one. All right. Here we go. Pick this back up. Boom. And then there we go. Boom. Boom. Resume. There we go. All right. We are back in business, people. We are back in business. This one is an hour long, by the way. Oh, yeah, it is. Well, no, the credits. This one's more on, it looks like 54 seconds, it looks like. Or 54 minutes, excuse me. I looked down at the other mark. Hold on, let me also move this down a little bit, too. There we go. This was being covered up by my other thing. All right, we are chilling. We are starting with episode 7 of season 2 of One Piece in 3. Actually, let me start at the very, very beginning. Play the little Netflix logo. Here we go. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Perfect. There we go. Perfect sync on that one. Excellent. Excellent. And they're all shooting at Chopper in his human form. Kill the beast! One thing I will say, I have seen... Oh, I love this. Oh, look at the Hiluluk Chopper one. Love that. I was going to say, I've seen concept art of his hybrid form, and it looks pretty amazing. So I'm very excited for people to see it for themselves. Well, Chopper's watching Sanji cook. Dude, look at this. Look at incredible. He's running away from him. At least he's hiding the proper way. Yeah, heavy point. What did I say? Hybrid form? Heavy point. Thank you. How old are you? That's right. He's already munching on the carrot. A bear? Bruh. Clearly a reindeer. Oh. Walking off. Reindeer Shames is the name of this episode, by the way, too. You know, they're all named after different things. Obviously, instead of reindeer games, reindeer shames. I can use you cooking. Exactly. You can cook chicken soup for me every day. Korea said, I'll keep Sanji. Chopper. Well, there's a story there. And it's a good story. One of my favorite flashbacks. There he is. Dude, he looks amazing. The fact that they kept his hair like that. And the costume. Dr. Hiru look, man. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Time out. My video just froze. Hold on. Give me a sec, everybody. Hold on. Let me refresh this. I don't know why the video was going out. That was weird. Wait. I don't want to miss even a single second of this. Give me a second. Here we go. Close that out. There we go. Okay. And let us continue. I think we should be good. Oh, I have to let the timer run, I think, a little bit more. Here we go. About 9 more seconds to catch up, and then we're going to be good. All right, here we go. 2, 1. There we go. We're good now. We're good. I mean, they nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Every time they just do a cutaway to the hair. Yeah, trying, right. That's right. He's just trying to take care of him. He's trying his best. He's got a little witch cackle going. See, he looks trying his best, man. We'll see. I also really love the music they're using in this scene too, with the violins. It always gets me whenever they do those manga screen splits. I really like them. The walk to Arlong Park was also neat when they did it too. Also, Katie Seagal was great in Smart House. I know her from Married with Children. Or Futurama too. She was Leela in Futurama. Here we go. Oh, oh no. Little suffering Chopper without the hat. Oh, the sound effects of Chopper crying. The CG on Chopper really is very good, though. Oh, the little cries. Oh. Poor Chopper. Oh! Da, 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 da. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, oh man. The whistling in Chopper's theme. Da, 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 da. I love it. Awesome Easter egg. Of course, we're going to get Chopper munching in the bread crying. There's so many just good panels that are in this flashback. You can talk? Even the detail on Chopper's nose is really good. Just his entire house looks awesome. The little vines going up. Even the detail in Chopper's eyes, I think, is excellent. I I already love this dynamic. Hugh Luck, after like the first 3 scenes, has completely sold me. He's perfect. He's got the right exact amount of like tenderness in his voice, along with like the little bit of goofiness, like the Doc Brown a little bit. There's only a hint of it in there. Obviously, it's not nearly that over the top, but it's there. I don't know. You ate a devil fruit. Oh man. Oh. Oh, the little single tear on the. Oh. That is so good. That's such a good way to do that scene too and tone it down a little bit without him just like running in the corner and taking the bread and chomping down and crying. Then he gets the first bite and then you see the single tear. Oh man. I really like how this is done. Oh man, I felt that the way the music was swelling in his speech. Oh, the when does a man die is gonna get me, man. I know it when we get there. It's gonna get me. Oh, because they're already nailing it, and that the music is a little Christmassy sounding too. Poor Chopper. Ramming him with the with the antlers, screaming at each other. It's just crazy to actually see this in live action. And for it to be adapted this well and look this good and sound this good, spectacular. It is. It's like a dream come true. I'm right there with you, Caden. I can't believe this is real. He hasn't had any other friends. His hat. Dude, the music is really just perfect. I, I, I feel like normally I'm reacting more, but it's that I'm kind of just in stunned silence with how well done this is so far. This is very good, and the music choices are just on point. And he got a little gift. He's like, "How could you stay mad at that little guy?" Yeah, the look of the lab. Oh man, I just his delivery, Helux delivery, is just excellent with the storytelling and the emotion in each of the lines. He is literally perfect. He's quite possibly one of my favorite performances of the entire show so far. We're not even at his big moment, but he's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, and the first, oh man. And, oh, him imagining the cherry blossoms and the music cutting off very briefly, and then, oh. It's just so good. What are they doing? What are they doing? We're not even at the moment yet. We're not even at the speech, bro. And I'm getting choked up for the backstory. I mean, that's crazy. I've read this. I can't even tell you how many times. I've seen the anime so many times. I've seen it redone. Wow. Wow. You get the nice, prosperous music playing and the Sakura flag. Well, you're going to be one, Chopper. Don't worry. Yeah, the anime did turn Drum Island into its own movie for a reason. To be fair, though, the movie is good, but the movie adds, I think, a little too much. But the movie is still good. I enjoy it. Because this is, without a doubt, I mean, the best flashback at this point in the story. So them adapting it this well and the flashbacks being so integral to what makes One Piece One Piece. It's just great, man. Like, obviously, we're never going to get to Corazon, you know, or some of the other really big ones. Well, Robins, we might get to Robins. But this is enough for me. If we literally just have this, this is enough. Beautiful shot right there, too. We all know what's coming. And he's like, what? What do you mean? Oh, man. And the little backpack, too. Oh. See, he didn't want to do it. Oh, and him taking off the hat. Oh, and they're all, see, they're like us right now. Hearing this flashback. Oh, man. She makes for a great narrator, too. And he knows. Good anime laugh there. Hmm. Ugh. I do feel like Hugh Look was a stand-up performance this season for me. Absolutely. Man. Her outfit is so good too, man. It's. I know I sound like a broken record during this, but I just keep getting sucked in, and I'm like amazed at how well this is done. I really truly feel like Hilula could get nominated for an Emmy. I really do. I definitely think he can get an Emmy, 100%. If they put him up for it for like best featured supporting, I really think he could win. Because there's, I might save it for the end of the episode because I just want to soak it all in. I'm gonna give my thoughts after this one. But how's been season 2 been so far? Season 2's been great. This is a standout. This is an absolute standout episode. No, he means it. He was a good man. Come on. And again, the music I think also sells it too. It's not just the acting or like the good CG of Chopper or the beautiful sets, but this music is just really perfect. It's exactly the right tone. It's got just like a little bit of that like Christmas time flair to it. But his performance is just a knockout, man. Really excellent. I don't know what else he's been in, but even the shade of pink they're using. It's like magical looking, but it doesn't look too anime. And Chopper's not there. Ah! The actor's name is Mark Herelick. Herelick is the guy's name? And he's playing Hiruluk? Really? He's been all over. I've never seen him in anything before. Also, welcome, Anthony. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. Oh, bro. Oh, dude. Oh, man. And the mushroom and the broken antler and the. Oh, dude. He's like, I heard you talking about the cure-all mushroom, man. Oh. Oh, man. Whoo, man, this is going to be tough. When you get to the... Oh. I can't even imagine. People who have never seen One Piece before, who then watch this, I feel like I've always said I feel like this arc is such a good one to introduce people to the series with. But it's tough because it's just a little too far in. Where everyone always says, read to Arlong Park, and if you don't like it, stop. I really think Drum Island is the thing where it's like, you get to drum and you don't feel these emotional beats. This is not the series for you, buddy. Good morning, Roger. I love One Piece. Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome. Good morning. You're coming in on one of the most heartbreaking episodes. Welcome. And his suitcase and all the medicine. And you can see the... Oh. That's right, filling it up. And now he means it. Got a good excuse. Man, dude. It's... And he's making the... Oh, and he's... da, 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 da. He's like, what do you mean? Oh. Bro. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Blowing them all up. He said, I'm using my last hour, making it count. Whoa. Whoo. Oh, this music, man. I love the way they're handling the siege, everything. I mean, they have nailed this. 110% nailed this. I love the Wapple stained glass, too. Wow. Yeah, Katie Seagal also killed it in that last scene, too, where she was telling Chopper, you stupid idiot. The mushroom's going to kill him. Oh. Nice little bit of foreshadowing there, too. The strong as an ox thing. Also, the look of the doctors is good. The Marimo outfits are crazy. Oh, dude, I love the look of this, man. Oh, man. Ah. Oh. Peak Cinema's incoming. Peak Cinema's incoming right now. I know it. Phil. Oh, I know it. This final speech is gonna. He's gonna knock it out of the park. Ah. Oh. 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 I love. Oh, I love the little eye twitch from Wapple, too. And you can see Dalton feeling it. Oh. Oh. Bro, the swell. Oh. Marvelous life. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. The heavy point reveal. Dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. The prosthetics. Let's go. Oh, yo, they got the voice coming out. Dude, I think having an actual guy with the makeup on is perfect. That was the right choice for that. I also noticed the rhino in the back. Let's go, Dalton. I got it. To be fair, Dalton looks more intimidating than all three of them. The little facial expressions are killing me, man. Do it for the old quack. Come on. Luffy, what is he doing, man? It said Luffy slurping. Luffy, what are you doing slurping at a time like that, man? We got to free the people, obviously. You know it's peak when Roger's staying silent. Dude, I was quiet for like half of this episode, but it was just so good, man. I just can't get over how good Helu Luck was, man. I really 10 out of 10 performance. Easily one of the best of the show so far. Absolutely. Both seasons included. Really, really good. You see why people like Chopper now? You never understood before, Papa Matic? Now, I love Chopper. Chopper's whole backstory is great. Usopp knows Zoro well. These little Straw Hat interactions, I think, have really been great this season, too. Like, I feel so many of these small interactions are the things that are missing from kind of like post-time skip One Piece. Is because the crew has gotten so big that we don't really have these kind of like one-on-one great pairings anymore. Sometimes we do, obviously. We'll get moments like Frankie Jimbei last chapter was cool, but I like stuff like this. Smaller scale, two characters interacting. And Dalton was there that day seeing young Vivi, so there you go. Exactly. I like that they also cut away in the throne room with the stuff with Dalton. Very good. Because now that does lead me to believe they will actually show it. There you go. Take them all out. Yeah, the set design here really is cool. Also, you'll notice in a lot of these scenes, they have antlers all over the place. You can even see two of them up there. Zoro would be the best captain of the guard on Earth. What are you talking about? We're in good hands with Zoro. I think the use of practical effects here in a perfect world would usher a renaissance of practical effects in shows and movies. That would be awesome. I wish more shows did practical effects like this. Again, just the detail in this set. You can see the money on screen. He knows what it means now, though. Exactly. He's like, I know what it means. I'm here to help. That's right. Even little Chopper reaching for it. Oh, man. Stretching it on up. That's a good little cute moment there. Let's go. Chopper's like, I have hope. Luffy's bringing me hope. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So they're gonna, this is crazy. They're gonna implement Robin in the finale? Okay. Obviously, we know the whole thing with Baroque Works giving Wapol the fruit that was set up in the last episode. But having her actually involved in the climax of Drum Island would be very interesting. Oh, watch it. Watch it, Dalton. Looks, the outfits are so goofy but so perfect. Look at that with the hunting jacket and the hood. And that's obviously going to be the end of the episode. Wow. Wow, man. That, I got to say, I think that was the highlight of the season so far. I don't know how they top that. Oh, look at the bear on the map. Wait. I got to pause. Hold on. Wait. I got to talk about this one a little bit. All right. We got to talk about this a little bit before I change the episode number and I switch everything around and I do everything. Let me do this. Let me set this up. All right, episode 8. Scroll at the very beginning. Here we go. There we go. Just to have the background so that we can officially restart the timer. Oh, hold on. Save changes. Yeah, I want to save the changes. All right. I really got to say, I think that entire flashback was so well done. And something that I kept trying to bring up during the actual episode, but I figured I'll just wait to give my full thoughts once the episode is over. I think that arc and honestly everything going on in Drum Island. You got talking reindeer, you got snow monsters, you got the stuff with Wapol, the goofy face, Helaluk being a little bit of a quack, the stuff with the explosions, his background, the cherry blossoms. There's a lot of elements of Drum Island that are very goofy that I think could very easily be overdone in a live action adaptation. That I think you could take one step too far and make it where you're just out of it, right? Where it would look good, but I think it doesn't connect in the same way. Like the core emotion might not necessarily like connect with you. But bro, Helaluk's acting, superb. All of his speeches, he nailed the "When Does a Man Die" speech, but also nailed his speech with his backstory. I was choking up on that with the whole thing of like there was a famous robber in a different country, the cherry blossoms cured him magically. Like that whole speech was perfect. Really, really perfect. And there were multiple occasions throughout the course of that last episode where I was like, man, he is Helaluk. The music, I think, is another thing that I got to call out in that last episode. The music was perfect. The use of the instrumentals to make it sound a little Christmassy, right? Because Drum Island has always had that vibe. Chopper's birthday is Christmas after all, right? I think having it where it's a little fantasy, and a little Christmassy, while also still having like the core orchestrations that you would have there for like this war-torn town. I really just thought it was perfect. People I'm seeing in the chat saying, go back and listen to the ending music of that last episode. I will definitely go back and listen to it for sure. But just overall throughout that episode, I thought the music was fantastic. The CG of Chopper is also incredibly good. I'm going to be completely honest, 100% honest. I always am. Chopper's voice is not quite doing it for me. I think at first I was like, ooh, I like this. And then as we went through the rest of the episode, there were parts. There's one scene, not to say that the actor is doing a bad job. The actor's doing a good job. There's a scene, obviously, when Chopper's banging on the door, begging Hululuk to let them in. Fantastic. But there's something about the actual tenor of Chopper's voice that is a little off to me. And I think she nailed it in that sequence banging on the door. Now, obviously, we still got another episode, and this is still early on, right? Chopper is core part of the crew. I think she could evolve into the voice. But I feel the first 2 episodes are not doing it for me in terms of the voice. And again, that's not to say it's the quality of the acting, because I think she's getting the emotional beats. It's the actual sound of the voice itself is not working for me entirely. Now, we'll see. Maybe the final episode will change that. And again, she's got a whole nother season with Alabasta to make me like the voice. I liked the voice when we first heard it. But in the actual episode itself, I don't know. It isn't fitting for me. Maybe, yeah, if you watch it with the Japanese dub and the English subtitle, then maybe. Yeah. And he does sound a lot like the dub voice acting. Absolutely, for sure. I know that's why the timbre of the voice. Thank you. I keep saying the tenor. It's the timbre of the voice that's throwing me off. Exactly. Yeah, it's like the emotional beats are there. You could hear her acting her butt off in the booth during that speech where she's like, let me in. But yeah, the voice, I don't know. Maybe it's got to grow on me. But in that episode, that would be my only complaint, is I feel like Chopper's voice isn't fully working. Again, the look of Chopper, 10 out of 10. No doubt about it. Like, Chopper really looks great. Chopper looks exactly how I would want a live action Chopper to look. Just the right amount of cute, still looking kind of weird. I think I like the choice that they've got, like the teeth, that they keep showing Chopper's teeth. His little messed up little teeth. And then also when he was in his human form, how freaky he looked too. Really awesome stuff. Yeah. Awesome stuff. So I'm very excited for this last episode. We're going to jump right into it. Shout out again to all the people who came through with those gift subs during that hour where we had the triple timer. Fantastic. I think it's looking like we're going to get through the season on today's live stream and still have about an hour left over for the Fire Red Leaf Green playthrough on Friday, which is pretty cool. So once again, shout out to everybody. I really did think this would be potentially the last subathon stream, but no, we got one more. And that one is also going to be good because we've got like member goals and stuff for that one too. So, all right, before we go into this episode though, I really do want to go back because you guys said to just listen to the music of the credits, and I also agree. I want to listen to the music of the credits. Obviously, you guys watching won't be able to hear because there's no audio, but hold on. Watch credits. I just want to hear this bit from the very beginning again as well. Yeah, they just absolutely nailed it, man. Just the solo piano. And again, it doesn't it sound like something taken out of Home Alone with the choir that's in there and the piano? Again, it's like those little magical flourishes. And the way they paired those flourishes with, oh, what? Tony Chopper, what in the world? There's vocals to it? Ooh. Oh, man. Are there Emmys for, like, best score of a show? Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, to be fair, there have been multiple episodes this season that have had ending songs that were this good. That pray to the sun, whoa. At the end of Little Garden, I thought was good. The jazz music at the end of Whiskey Peak. Wow, the Tony Chopper theme, though, with the choir. Woo! Wow. I also got to say, I think it is worth noting, right, that so much of what makes the anime of One Piece such a memorable experience is the music. And I remember when they first announced that they were doing a live action. I had even brought this up on multiple videos. A lot of us were debating it in our live chats. I was like, so many of those songs from the anime. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da. You know. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Like, there are so many iconic tracks that I was questioning, like, how in the world are they going to have a soundtrack that rivals the anime that has been so iconic for like 30 years? But the score in season 1 I thought was excellent. The dun 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 dun, and then utilizing We Are during the exact right moment to utilize We Are, right? Like, still having the license to go, of course, we all love this song. We want to hear this. Like, I appreciate them doing an orchestration of We Are, but I really appreciate them in season 2 going off and doing their own thing with the music and doing these. They're paying homage to, you know, the iconic themes. We had Believe as the Muzak version, like over the Unluckies and Sanji fight. That was great. We had the Nami theme, the classic Nami theme, which I didn't even pick up on until after we finished the stream, right? That the Italian guy singing that Italian song is actually Nami's old theme done with Italian music, which is crazy. Like, and of course, in the last episode, having Hiruluk humming the song, perfect. There's little hints of that classic soundtrack. But overall, they're doing their own thing, and they're making each island really do feel distinct, right? Again, with Little Garden, with the big prehistoric kind of sound, the classic, like, warrior drums, the pray to the sun, like, those kind of vocals. The stuff with Drum Island, again, making it sound Christmassy with the choir and the bells and the piano. And then, again, all the stuff in Whiskey Peak with the jazz. Like, that is my jam. I have always been a jazz lover. So the Whiskey Peak stuff, and I went back and I listened to Whiskey Peak after the stream yesterday. I listened to the ending song again, the Whiskey Peak Saloon one. Really, really incredible stuff. Really incredible stuff. We got a donation, by the way, from Clax saying, curious how you found Kureha's facial expressions when talking to Chopper. They might not have been used to working with CG characters. No, I thought Kureha did a pretty good job, actually. In the last, there was one thing that she did where I was like, where it seemed like a little too anime, but it may have been that she was like trying to replicate something from the anime as like an Easter egg. But I actually thought I thought her delivery during that speech to Chopper where she's like, bro, he's gonna die within the hour. This is a poisonous mushroom. I thought that was actually pretty good. I liked her delivery there. Yeah, I didn't think it seemed a little robotic. There were a couple lines. I think there were actually a couple lines in episode 1 that felt robotic. I think there were a couple that felt a little robotic, like looking back on it, where I went, I don't really love that delivery. But I still think overall the season has been very good. I think now that we're deeper into it, I think the weakest episode, ironically enough, is actually episode 1. I think episode 1 is actually, because episode 1's got some really high highs. Like, I think the whole buggy sequence is great. I love the cameos they threw in. Like, there's some good moments. But I actually think episode 1's highlight was the opening scene with Robin, right? Where she's killing all the guards, all the Marines. That scene was great. The buggy scene I thought was handled very well. And actually the Smoker Luffy fight I thought was really good too. But I think from episode 1, it's only gotten better. And I feel like, again, Reverse Mountain was perfect. They could not have done Reverse Mountain better. That was perfect. Everything from the little Nika dance from Luffy to like putting Brooks' flashback in there. Loved that. And then all the stuff with Whiskey Peak I thought was perfect. The way they handled Zoro's fight against the 100 Baroque Works agents I thought was really good. Not being afraid to kill off Igaram, not being afraid to kill off these characters, I thought was excellent. Mr. Five and Miss Valentine really seeming scary, I thought was great. I think Little Garden was also good, but I do think Little Garden, if we're ranking the whole season, I think Little Garden was a step below Whiskey Peak and Reverse Mountain for me. I think Little Garden had really good moments, and I think it was smart to space it across 2 episodes. But I thought, and maybe this is going to be a hot take, I actually thought Golden Week, Miss Golden Week, kind of outshone Mr. 3. I think Mr. 3's performance was good, and I think he looked like Mr. 3. But I liked that final sequence they added at the end of him icing Miss Valentine. But I think Miss Golden Week actually did a better job. I think Miss Golden Week was better in this than Golden Week in the actual original anime and manga. I think having her not be like an actual little kid and having her kind of be a little older, aging her up a little bit, and having like the freakiness of when she gets hit with all the different colors and then she's like losing her mind and having that mental breakdown, I thought was really, really well done. I think they handled Golden Week kind of perfectly. Seemed like a way bigger threat. Because realistically, Mr. 3's just kind of goofing off throughout the majority of that, where he creates the statues. You know, the thing that's kind of holding them back for a long time was Miss Golden Week in the paint. Yeah. But, yeah, I enjoyed Little Garden a lot. And there are definitely moments in Little Garden where I was like, wow, this is even better than in the manga. But I think Reverse Mountain and Whiskey Peak unquestionably were better in this than in the original manga and in the anime. I stand by that. But the pacing, everything about him was just really, really good. Now, you're never beating Drum Island in the anime and manga for me, right? That is an iconic thing that I grew up with, that I have a lot of nostalgia for. But like I said, if we're getting a live action adaptation so far of what we had from Drum Island, this is as good as I ever could have possibly hoped for. Like, I don't think this is going to surpass it by any means. Though, again, Hululuk's speech, it was great. But again, there's something about the original anime and manga version of Drum Island that just every single time gets me. But again, episode 7, I think, was standout, absolutely on par with episode 2 and episode 3. I would say, is depending on episode 8, I think episode 7 is going to be my favorite episode of the season, man. Really, really, really good stuff. And that, yeah, Hululuk's sacrifice, I think, was handled really well. Chopper seeing the smoke coming out of the castle, again, grounding it. There were a lot of scenes in episode 7 that were more grounded than the original flashbacks, right? Like Chopper running over, stealing the bread, eating the giant loaf of bread, and the massive tears coming down his face. I think the way they handled that with like Chopper getting the piece of bread from Hululuk and like laying in bed eating it, and you get that single tear. Mwah! Absolutely great. Yeah. Absolutely great. Grand Line Review actually had the opposite reaction of Miss Golden Week. Really? He didn't like Miss Golden Week. Interesting. We might have to talk about that on the Reverie then. Yeah, because, no, I think Golden Week was actually way better here. Yeah, way better. But, all right, with that being said, let's get into the final episode. I can't believe we're here already. Massive thank you once again to everybody who's been tuning in. We are about to start the final episode of Season 2 of One Piece. As always, massive thank you to everybody who's come through to this subathon, gifting memberships, gifting super chats, all that great stuff. This is your last opportunity. The stream for today is going to end after this episode. So if you want to add to that timer for the Friday live stream, my live playthrough of Fire Red Leaf Green, make sure to get your memberships in now. Let's see if we can get 950 before the end of the stream. That would be awesome if we can get 950. I mean, look, we managed to binge the entirety of Season 2 in a day and a half. So, pretty awesome stuff. All right, here we go, everybody. We are getting started. This is a cute episode title as well. Dear and Loathing in Drum Kingdom. Very, very cute. Oh, also, Clack said, if you could change the pinned comment, remove the pinned comment. I got you, buddy. Give me a second, Clacks. Hold on. Give me a second. Here we go. Why am I not seeing this? Oh, here we go. Okay, go live. And on my page, here we go. And then remove that. All right. Last chance to gift. Okay. Here we go. Oh, sorry about that. / Rogers base. Okay, we're up. Boom. Oh, I wrote it wrong. I wrote it wrong, chat. Sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Pin message. Replace pin message. There we are. Okay. I also thought Golden Week was amazing. A lot of people disliked it, but it was also an improvement for me. I didn't really care for her in the manga. Yeah, for me, I feel like in the manga, she was just kind of forgettable, but I like how she was handled here. All right. No more yapping. We got a full hour, so let's do it. Dear and Loathing in Drum Kingdom, Episode 8, the season finale of Season 2 of One Piece begins in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we are. Yahoo! And there we are. And play. Perfect sync. Perfect sync for this final episode. Taking down Wapple. Your reign ends today, Wapple. No, man. Dalton putting respect on Hiluluk's name. They really did make Wapple look good, though. You tell him, Dalton. Oh, I guess this is the first reveal, isn't it? That's right, because you saw her give him the fruit at the beginning of 6. But yeah, you guys haven't seen the power yet. Munch, munch, fruit time. Here we go. That's also crazy. The whininess of Wapple's voice is also perfect. And again, the CG effect looked great. Oh, let's go, Dalton. Let's go. They are going to do it. Perfect. Let's go. Good, good, good. Oh, awesome. And I love when he said the ox line earlier. Here we go. Technically, oh, let's go. Man, right through the shoulder. And the 3 arrows still stuck in him too. Oh, hold on. Wait. Sorry, everybody. Hold on. Sorry. The voice is desyncing. I have to refresh my browser. Sorry about this. Hold on. I paused it. Sorry. Hold on. Voice is desyncing. Let me do this again. Sorry about that. I noticed it was off for like a second, and I wanted to make sure that we're not missing anything. All right, here we are. Boom. We're back. Here we go. Much better. Oh, hold on. Wait. Also, I got to start the timer again. Here we go. 2:18. 2:18 is where we are. Sorry about that, everybody. I know there's a lot of people using me like a commentator track. Yep. I got the timer going. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Here we go. Okay. And boom. Gonna puke them all up. Yo, the effect is incredible. Wow! That effect is amazing. Wow! Of building out the jaw mechanically? Whoa! I still can't believe they're putting Robin in this as well. I think Robin also is fantastic. Her accent is kind of perfect. Dude, she looks so good. She looks ripped straight out of the page, man. That's still wild that that was the case. And I like this little interaction between the two of them. Yeah, Robin projecting a little bit, you guys said. Man. What are those? Zoro's hair in this light also seems like the perfect shade. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh man. Making Wappo like a real threat. Wow. Okay. They do look a little bit like Power Ranger minions. She's still wearing her bloodied up coat. Music reminded you of AOT for a second. Mr. Bushido. See, I would not. I don't know if I would trust herself. Hang on for dear life. Look, she was a member of Baroque's work. She'll be fine. Exactly. We said that at the same time. Oh, I love this Wapple logo too. All getting eaten up for the ending. Yeah, I like how scary they've made the Munch Munch fruit, man. That's cool. It's got like a little bit of a power boost. Those soldiers looked awesome. And yeah, the title card was great. There she is. That wasn't so bad. Now I really want some soup, though. Oh. Oh, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta pause. I'm sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Obviously, we are never getting to Whole Cake Island. I mean, that's not happening. But having the Vince Smoke set up here, talking about Vince Smoke Sora, is he gonna talk about the siblings? Is he gonna bring up Ichiji and Niji and Reiju? Like, because obviously it was a whole big thing where he mentioned where he was from initially. in the manga pre-time skip, but you didn't know anything about it, and then it obviously got fleshed out post-time skip. This is a cool thing to throw in here. Taking care of his sick mom and bringing up the stuff with Vince Smoke Sora. Wow. All right, I'm gonna play it again. That is a very cool thing to throw in here. I was gonna say I can't imagine they're gonna flesh it out that much. And you can find around the kitchen. I mean, they're straight up taking stuff from the Whole Cake flashback. Oh wow, wow, man. Right. Wow, man. I Oh wow. Wow. I really like that they're including this with Nami getting better too. And like why he wants to help her so much, just beyond like loving her, you know. Oh. Sanji! Man. Man. Both of them. Oh, this is a beautiful moment. Emily and Tess, you guys killed this. Oh, man. Vince Smoke Sora stuff. Wow. Wow. Well done. Way to kill the mood, Luffy. No. I put a smile on their face. That's it. Wow, what a great little scene. I did not expect that at all. I love that. That's the solution, obviously, Luffy. Grabbing her shotgun. Oh, look at little Chopper. Yeah. Man, the look of her lab is incredible. All the little statues back there that, like, you're never even going to see them. Oh, man. You know what? You got a new family with us. How about you join our crew? I'm just so curious. Like, I'm imagining already what this Chopper is going to look like fighting with Miss Merry Christmas and Usopp. Like, how that's going to be done. I'm so interested. The little footsteps. All right, prepare. Let's go, Zoro. Captain of the guard. I love that green outfit, too. That coat is awesome, and it looks really warm. There you go. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Exactly. You're the hero of Little Garden, dude. Usopp really was the MVP of those episodes, I'll tell you. Him and Valentine and Mr. Five, those three. Really, 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 really good. And I loved all the Elbaf stuff they threw in. This really has been an awesome season. And I remember people talking about, well, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it when we're done. Here comes Dalton with the 3 arrows still stuck in him. And the stab wound. Maybe she can help you. Ooh. 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 We can fix it together. See, the old quack was a hero after all. To be fair, though, he didn't let him die. He drank a poison mushroom and exploded, so. Dalton is also really good, too. Come on. You gotta help him. Ugh. I really do love their drum outfits, too. Like how well they translated to live action. You buy a new one. Don't worry about it. Here he is. Why does he say it like that? Oh, Alabasta. You're going down, buddy. And remember the early newspaper that had the blinking pirate stuff on it? He's stretching to kick your ass. Gunga. Okay, okay. You're gonna get her mad. Yeah, it's Wapple's little expressions underneath his eyes are perfect. The little twitches. Mmm. This theme kicking in too. Very nice. Ooh. Woo! Get a nice reverse slap. The mask is truly perfect. There we go. Very good. Yanking her on back. All right, now it's my turn. Let's go. Let's go, Luffy. Exactly. You got the rest of the guard there. Maria. Maria. I feel like I've seen her in something else before, too. Yeah, I'm honestly a fan of the Wapple upscale. They're making these things look horrifying. Like, look at that. Bro. Man. Let's go, Zoro. Let's go. The giant cannonballs firing back and forth with the pig face. Good shot of Zoro running. Very nice. Squealing like a little piggy. Wapple says Alabasta like that. I'll keep talking like this while they kill you. Come on, little piggy. Squeal. Say wee, 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 wee. There you go. Calling out his attacks with a fire star. Let's go. Kill that piggy. Turn him to bacon, Zoro. Burn him up. Dude, yeah, the look of these creatures is awesome. Yeah, the powers seem way scarier here. Because in the manga, so much of it was like stacking things on top of each other and looking goofy and, you know, Chess Marimo and all that kind of stuff. This is great. And again, it works for the more grounded One Piece, like a live action version of One Piece, than having a bunch of colorful things all put together that don't even particularly look scary, that mostly look goofy. That was funny. Uh-oh. Going heavy point. Don't mess with me, Sanji. You want the beast of the mountain, you'll get the beast of the mountain. Dude. That is just crazy to hear Chopper's voice stay the same in that point. Yo! Sanji and Chopper's got this. Don't worry. Leave your IV in. Let's go. Yeah. And he's even got the fuzzy punching bags. Yo, look at this. Let's go, Chopper. The screams are taking me out, man. Let's go, Sanji. There you go. And again, I love the sound effects of everything moving together with Wapol, too. Luffy doing cartwheels all over the place, just having a good time. I was going to say Nami's going to kill him now. Oh, boy. Well, now she will. You don't know who you're messing with, Wapol. Nah. He's taking out way worse than you. See, but he made you bleed. Now he means business. Come on, Luffy. Uh-oh. Gonna have to patch that up later, Chopper. Dude, Sanji. Taz knows what is up, man. Making those kicks still look anime and look good. Also, this heavy point Chopper actor is killing it, man. You got him, Sanji. Now let's see, are they going to kill the two of them? Throw them out the window of the castle. No, here we go. Here you go, Sanji. Don't let it get you. See, if we ever get to Davy back, this will prove Afro Luffy is going to be so strong. Afro Luffy with the upscale at Davy back? It's happening now. What's Usopp say to Luffy? All the champs have afros? And all the people with afros are champs? Let's go, man. We gotta get to Afro Luffy. Having a one-off episode of Davy back would actually, I think, be pretty good. Oh, here comes Dalton. Well, that CG was looking a little rough. That one little scene of CG looked a little rough. The rest of it looked good, though. And I do like his look. See, Correa patched him up. Look, I don't blame you, Usopp. Well, you can't have two devil fruits unless you're Blackbeard. You eat him, you'll die. Again, dude, that effect of the mouth is so good. Oh! We got the iconic shot. Oh, I love that. Very good with the stretchy fingers over the hippo mouth. Bro, the voice is really just taking me out. There he is. Boom. Nah, he'll take the cannonball. Let's go, Vivi. Close his mouth. Hold him down. Look at the... Wow, man. Let's go, Vivi. Wow, okay. out of the afro is getting me, man. I also like his actor. He looks pretty perfect. Here we go. Watch out. Kusa. There you go. Burned it clean off. Let's go, Sanji. Land right on your feet. Putting his hands together like that. There you go, Sanji. Get nice and goofy with it. Push him into. There we go. Man, the crack of his neck was. And now he's just over there laughing. Good little musical flourish there as well. Good work. It's called a fist bump, Chopper. Teamwork makes the dream work. I love the spin, though. Again, the squeals of those creatures are actually genuinely scary. Ooh. And the prosthetic work is really good. You better run, Maria. Nice, 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 nice. Zoro showing up right in the nick of time. Good man. Good man, Dalton. Also, you're right, Pop-O-Matic. That was impressive with some broken ribs. Being able to spin like that. Ooh. Hey, Correa! Get the rock music thrown in there, too. He got him. Uh-oh. Now Wapple's still up. You thought Wapple was going to go down that easy? I like the effect of him coughing up the smoke, though. Exactly. They're taking out the world government in later arcs. Don't even worry about it. You're good. That little chopper. Here we go. Heck no. There you go, Luffy. He's taking it. Don't worry. And he's going to be holding it. There you go. Oh, I love that. That heavy point chopper actor was great. Really good facial expression. Nice. Very nice. That's right. Oh, he's doing it now. He's getting serious. Hat's going on. You're cooked, Wapple. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. He's the best. The future king of the pirates. Good effect with the buzzsaw, too. Again, the colors in this throne room are great. That is kind of wild that Dalton, Zoro, Kureha, and Usopp are taking on literally an entire army. While everybody else is up here taking on one guy. I like the added stuff with Vivi helping, too. Hey, let's go, Chopper. There you go. Destroy the throne. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be cool. Dude, I love these Sanji tag teams attacks these episodes. Let's go. Knock him right out of there. You're falling apart. They got him. Just in time, too. They're like, please don't kill me, Zoro. Yeah, that's cool. Good use of like showcasing nullifying of the fruit. I like that. That kingdom is saved line was a little weird too. Again, I think it's gonna take a while for the voice to grow on me. I think once I'm used to it, it'll be a little more. Because, like, hearing it in little bursts before, I thought it sounded fine. But I think seeing it over the course of the episode, it stands out with everybody else's voice. Here come the doctors. I really do think she was a great Kureha, too. He's still got to be around to make Wapple metal? Yeah. He's not dead. Wapple's not dead. I mean, they purposely didn't show the body. They show him getting knocked out. And that his devil fruit obviously nullified when he got knocked out. But no. He's definitely still alive. Wapple's unfortunately too important of a character to kill. There's too much other stuff that happens in the story related to him. So they're not going to kill him off. All healed up. They were like, what? They're done too. Piece of hair, actually, is what it was. Come on out, buddy. Future crewmate. Sora. Oh, that's nice too. Him saying it's Healer Luck's son. Oh, I like this. Sad we're never going to see this throne room again, though, because really they decorated this castle immaculately. Very nice. Good girl, Correa. Saying, don't worry about it. You guys took care of us. We'll take care of you. That's right, Dalton. Oh, good. He acknowledges he's a reindeer now. That's right. That's right. That's good. Full on anime delivery. Love it. Yeah, right. Sora said that'll work. That's cute. Tony, Tony Chopper. Tony, Tony, Tony Chopper. Woo! New crewmate acquired. Even the little footstep sounds. Oh. That little face is just adorable. And she knows that'll inspire him. I love that they're having a little snowball fight against Wapple's portrait. Is season 3 being shot as we speak? I mean, it's been out. That's known. Yeah, of course. Season 3 is absolutely happening. Of course, you gotta have the sleigh. Tony, Tony, Tony Chopper. Got the crew all together. I love this, man. This looks great. Ah, there we go. The shot by the moon, of course. Of course. His little teeth. You made it. And look how happy Nami looks. Great little detour. Now, aren't you glad that you got sick? That's right. Ah, don't worry. Nami's got it. Who do you think put it there? Oh, that's so cute. Chopper merchandise is about to explode again? Oh, most definitely. Don't worry about it. I was going to say, future season. Future season. Don't worry about those just yet. Don't worry about the Rumble Balls just yet. Don't worry. That's fine. You'll see them later. Obi's barking too in the back. You can hear it. What are those? Drugs! Oh, man. This is going to be so nice. It's cute that he showed the Rumble Balls. I like that. Oh, this will be nice. Ah, and there it is. And it goes back to the Christmas music from the... Oh, dude, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Cherry blossoms. Oh, man. Oh, good to kick this back in, too. Beautiful. And the little bit of Tony Chopper's theme put in there. Oh, man. Oh, wow, man. Good. That's a beautiful effect, man. Oh, very nice. Oh, Chopper. Zoro's like, what the hell did we just bring on this ship? Oh, is she going to pick him up? Oh, pick him up. Pick him up. Come on, Zoro. Oh, oh, cute. Oh, cute. I love that. I love that. And the ship all covered in the cherry blossoms. Oh, wow. Beautiful. That's a great, perfect shot. Perfect shot to end drum. Perfect. Oh, that was... Oh. Excellent. We'll be watching him. Are they going to bring up Willa D stuff here? Mmm. 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 Okay. They're bringing this in early. Okay. Interesting. Wow. 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 This and the whole thing about Roger's kid that they did in the beginning makes for a nice bookend for the season. Wow, they're throwing Willa D stuff in here. Okay. Wow. That's a cool little addition though. I like that. Nice. There you go. And Vivi's with the crew. Love this. Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, they got to have the party scene as per usual. Yeah, the Goldie. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. They're having Luffy do it. All the weird. That's wild. No, you can't try the knife thing. Don't give Chopper a knife. Alabasta. You sure are. What do you think? What do you think? You've been with us this whole time, of course. Yeah, what? See, Nami likes having another girl on the crew. You're one of us, exactly. You're our Nakama. Exactly. And they got the intercepted call. That's right. Mugiwara. That's right. Next season. That's right. I like that. I actually like the little added stuff they did with Smoker and Tashigi. Dude, I love his office, man. Dude, he looks so good, man. Oh, dude, look at him. Sir Crocodile, bounty canceled by order of the world government. Look at him, man. Dude, the coat looks great. The eyes, too. Woo! Oh, and they got her bounty poster of her as a kid. Oh. Very good. I am extremely excited to see how they are going to handle season 3. Oh, look at the banana gators. Oh, man. Very, very nice. Nice. Wait, Bridgerton. Wait, no. Hold on, wait. One Piece video podcast coming the 13th. Wait. No. Wait, I want to hear the song. Hold on. Okay. This is a great song, too. I know, I'm listening to all the credit sequences. They're excellent. Apparently, Oda is on the podcast. Really? They're doing like a companion piece podcast. I also love that they have Vivi's little peacock thing in there, too. Oh, it's a different rendition of the Tony Chopper theme. And we're getting the map of Alabasta. Little bit of little garden. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If I'm not whole, how can I be loved? The song is called Am I Enough if you want to listen to it on Spotify later. I will. Wow. I'm sure there's going to be a post-credit. Post-credit has to be Ace, is my guess. Right? Because if it's got to be Ace. Because they already announced the Ace actor. I feel like that's got to be it. If we saw Smoker as the end credit of the last one, and we get the reveal of Crocodile as the last scene, I feel like the end credits got to be Ace. There's no post-credits? Are you sure? There's actually no end credits, no post-credit. Really? It was just Crocodile? That's kind of ballsy, considering they announced Crocodile early. Interesting. Having Croc basically be the end credit is a little surprising to me. This song, by the way, is also awesome. Oh yeah, no, you guys are right. There's no end credit. Whoa. Heal my broken heart, am I enough? Oh yeah, am I enough? Tony Chopper. He will fell apart, cure my broken heart. I love that they're getting these vocal character themes, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, overall, I do think... Here, I'll pause the timer now that it's done. Overall, I do think Drum Island was handled near perfection. I mean, that was really good. That's about as good as you could do a live-action adaptation of Drum Island. Pretty much all my thoughts that I said at the end of episode 7, if you missed that, just go back and listen to that, because I pretty much just stand by all of those after watching episode 8. I will say, I loved all the implementation of Robin throughout the season. I do wish there was a little more Crocodile. That we would have gotten at least a few more Mr. Zero scenes scattered in there. I think having him just be the closing scene, I do think that was a cool closing scene, right? Seeing Robin with him, seeing the bounty poster reveal, having the Banana Gator, I think that was cool. I don't know. I feel like with as much as they hyped him up this season, I do feel like there should have been a little bit more just scattered throughout, considering how much they had of the other Baroque's Works members. I did love the Thursday and Mr. 11 thing, that being added in. Again, I feel like the highlights of this season for me were still 2, 3, and 7 would be my 3 favorite episodes of the season. I think 2, 3, and 7 are the best, which is the Whiskey Peak, Reverse Mountain, and the Heluluk flashback, I think are the best ones. I think overall, I think the season is probably... I don't know. Some people were saying it's a lot better than the first season. I liked the first season a lot. So I don't think it's a lot better. I think it's better in some regards than the first season, but I wouldn't say it's like a lot better, because the first season was solid to me. I enjoyed the first season. I think the thing that they did with season 2 that they really improved upon was, again, doing kind of what they did with Serp Village in season 1, right? And back with Serp Village in season 1, like making that arc better by kind of speeding it up a little bit, cutting the fat. That's what they did with Whiskey Peak, and that's what they did with Reverse Mountain, and I think they nailed it. I think that was fantastic. Yeah, I agree. I think the cinematography, the pacing was all improved. Again, the character dynamics, yeah, you bring that up. I actually really love that. I love those like one-on-one sequences with the Straw Hats. I love that they upscaled Wapple's Double Fruit. I thought was really good. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do for season 3 and see what they're going to do with Crocodile and how they're going to implement the rest of the Baroque Works characters. Obviously, the entirety of season 3 is Alabasta. No doubt about it. And there is so much to get through there. I am very excited to know if that is going to be like an 8-episode drop similar to this one, or if they're going to spread it out over maybe like 10 episodes, or if they're going to do it where it's weekly. Because I think with this season, it was good that they dropped it in a binge. I think it was smart that they dropped this whole season as it stands right now. I kind of feel like Alabasta might need to be week to week. I think it would be good to have the hype of every episode, like who are we going to see when you end up seeing Ace for the first time, and like Smoker and Tashigi and all the stuff with Rain Dinners and Crocodile and Bon Clay. There's a lot of stuff there that I think, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people talking about this season online and like showing screenshots of later episodes and talking about stuff right away. But I feel like the legs for this season, considering what was covered, might not necessarily last in the way that I think Netflix wants it to last. And that's not because it's bad. Obviously, the content was fantastic. I think it's that I think they're going to need to space it out a little bit. I think if they're going to want to make Alabasta, which as it is, obviously this massive story arc, the first big massive story arc of One Piece, I think they're going to have to spread it out a little bit. So I do think that we're going to get like one episode dropped after one episode. Netflix doesn't do weekly release. Sometimes they do. And I think they should maybe consider it for Alabasta. Yeah. I think that they're going to get to Jaya and Skypiea next season. I'm telling you, they're not. I could say with absolute certainty they're not. I guarantee you season 3 is all just Alabasta. Because I think people like underestimate how much you got to get through there. Like, you know how they had all the side stuff this season with Smoker and with Tashigi? That's going to be a lot of next season probably with Koza. I think a lot of the stuff with Koza and the people that are from Alabasta and like Crocodile and him being the savior of Alabasta and all the stuff with the rain, like that is for sure something to flesh out over the course of a season. Yeah. So, yeah, I think season 4, if we get it, I agree with Rob. I think will be Jaya and Skypiea. I think it'll be, if we get season 4, I think it'll be Jaya and all of Skypiea. Honestly, I think Jaya would maybe be like 2 episodes, and I think the rest of it would be Skypiea. Yeah. I still think Skypiea would be a great place to end it, because I think if you do, you have like the clouds at the end of Skypiea and Luffy's shadow. Imagine doing that, but Luffy's shadow being the Nika pose, right? And his shadow after punching Eneru being the Nika pose, and then potentially if we don't go beyond season 4, it just ends there, would be such a good final iconic shot to show that, and then that would get people intrigued, like, oh, what's going to happen afterwards? I got to read the manga, I got to watch the anime. I think that could be good. However, Robin is excellent, and Robin was a standout during this season, and I feel like I think Oda wants to get to Enies Lobby, because again, I think either you end at season 4 with after punching Eneru and the shadow being Nika, right? Luffy in the Nika pose in the clouds, and tying in a little more of that sun god lore with Skypiea that's literally already there. Or you do Water 7 Enies Lobby as all of season 5, or even maybe split it as season 5 and season 6 if they know that's where it's going to end, and you don't even bother with Marineford, and you have the final shot of not the final shot of the series, but like the second to last scene, essentially being the burning of the Mary, right? The Viking funeral of the Mary, which would be like coming full circle with the whole, because then the entirety of our journey of the live action would have been on the Mary, which is quite nice. And then that leaves like a teaser for the Thousand Sunny and all of them boarding the Sunny. And then maybe you could do like a montage of future arcs or something. I don't know. There's different, I think Enies Lobby and Skypiea are actually both, I think, very good potential endpoints. Obviously, they got to go past Alabasta, though. I would love to see them go past Alabasta. I feel like this was such a huge success, though, and everyone's talking about it. It's reviewing well. One Piece fans are happy with it. Critically, it's doing well. And I think, like, I know people love it. So I see it for sure getting picked up for season 4. Obviously, they're filming season 3 right now. I don't see a world in which season 3 is not great. With, Joe, what's his name? Joe Manganiello or whatever as Crocodile. I think he's going to be awesome based on that little sequence we saw at the end. Getting more of Robin. I potentially even, I don't know. I think there's a world in which if they know they only want to do 4 seasons, maybe you tie in Robin's flashback with Saul in Alabasta. If they don't think that they're going to get there, if they see the writing on the wall and they're like, maybe we're not going to get there, but we're definitely going to do season 4, but maybe not season 5. Maybe you tie in Robin's flashback in season 3. I'm intrigued. I don't know though. I feel like they're going to want to save that for Enies Lobby. I feel like they're going to, with Enies Lobby and Water 7, I feel like they have to. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, my general overall thoughts are I thoroughly enjoyed this season. I thought it was fantastic. I have to sleep on it whether or not I like it more than season 1. I think I'm going to have to sleep on it. I will say I think the highs of this season were maybe higher than the highs of season 1 overall. but I don't know, man. I just feel it was very consistent. I really liked what they did with Little Garden. I think the Baroque Works characters that stood out to me, honestly, were the ones I was not expecting to stand out. Which is, I think, a pretty cool feeling of like, the other ones were obviously great, but I think the one, like, your Mr. Fives, your Miss Valentines, they really nailed it. They really, really nailed it. So, yeah, overall, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed this season. I'm very happy to see what's to come in Season 3. Obviously, I'll be doing live reactions when that drops. I'll be covering it when it drops. I love all the stuff they added in. Again, the Easter eggs, all the stuff that I've been mentioning over the course of all these little post-episode talks that we've been doing throughout the course of these live streams. But, yeah, overall, extremely solid season. Very happy that I was able to react to this on stream with all of you. I'm also going to stop the subathon timer here, so we'll be at 47 minutes when we start on Friday for the Fire Red Leaf game playthrough. Just while I'm talking through this last little bit of the stream, I figured I'd pause it and get you guys a little bit more time on Friday. But obviously tomorrow I'll be at GDC, so no live stream. We'll pick up the subathon Friday with Fire Red Leaf Green. That should be a lot of fun. And please, by all means, let me know your thoughts on this season down in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think of it. What were some of your favorite moments? Again, this will all be time-stamped a little bit later on, so if you missed this, you wanted to take the whole week to just stretch it out and watch the whole season at your own pace, you could do it. I don't think these VODs are going anywhere. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the VODs aren't going anywhere. But thank you all for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Nakama!